It's a great day to have a great day. Let's get started. Flour with gravy made from fresh milled flour and a coffee. And I'm thawing out some short ribs. I have gotten some better instructions on how to cook these, so I'm going to be busting up the crock pot, but I forgot to get them out last night, so we're going to do the defrost in the water. Oh, Miss Jackson, how could I ever do a Zoom without you? Yeah. Right, my husband has been putting metal on there, so that's looking good. I gotta get up and move some. I've been at my desk for like, I don't know, 3.5 hours, 4 hours. And so I'm gonna get the food going in the crock pot. I'm gonna try again with the ice cream. We end up I did not get it cold enough. And so I end up putting it into the refrigerator. And now we got some new salt, and I'm gonna use more salt, and I'm gonna get this ice cream mastered. And then, you know what? I just wanna do something physical for a little bit, so I've got a bunch of jars that I need to wash. So I'd rather do that than be in front of my computer right now. I got some crappy cook confessions to make. I thought that whenever you use a crock pot that you always just had to cover it with a liquid, like I always use broth, right? Well, then my husband's friend came over and said, no, it is dumb, so I've got these short ribs that I suck at cooking short ribs. So if I fail at this meal, my heart's not going to be broke, because me and short ribs don't get along. So anyways, but they said to prop them upright in the crock pot and then put like dry rub and stuff on there, and then it doesn't need a broth. So we'll see. So we've got this out again today. Went and got this right here. We're going to use a lot more of it, and we are ready to get this going. Day has finally come for this thing right here that I hate. I hate this corner. It's like the only one that's not organized. So I got this thing right here. Gonna get that put in today. Well, Lady and I are, I hate this because I can't reach everything, and I already you can't tell. I already had to lunge and get stuff in front of that. My ice cream maker's lugging down. It's about time. So the ice cream maker started making a different noise because it is done. Looky there, it even frosted on the outside, and oh yeah. I literally think I was in my 20s the last time I used the ice cream maker. But here we are. Jelly jars to the rescue. Now I've got servings of this right here. I've got enough for probably about one more. That, ladies, is how you get your husband put in a shelf. Thank you for installing my Barbie stripper pole in my cabinet.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, this makes me so happy. Alright, so I used to take my ketone in the morning, but now I've been taking it in the early afternoon because then I can get that second wave of energy and mental clarity. I'm just using this thing to fuel my brain, and I want to get some pages of my next edition of my magazine out, and I want to get a couple of my chapters finished. They're already written, just need to put them into book format. So and I just need some mental clarity. I am going to we have cleaned out our closets, and I'm going through our pile of clothes that we are going to get rid of, and I'm going to put a spare change of clothes for my husband and I into both of our vehicles as a backup set of clothes if we ever need them. And then I've got to get to washing my jars, and then I'm hoping that my ketone will kick in, and then I'll be like, get so much more done. Yep, because I want to, whenever we have these days, it's just so stinking hot here, so I want to have stuff to do inside besides sit around and watch TV. Right, so I got my little toolkit and this right here, but these things are big. This looks look at the size that is. This looks more like a suppository. instead of like a pill. Anyways, this right here is for me to grind up my beef liver and make my own supplement. Okay. I'm gonna wash all of these jars. It's not a lot, but I like to have them clean before I put them over there into my storage. I like this jar. It's a lot more square than my other jars. I think it's older. I washed my food grade buckets with lids that I got, but then I had this 50-pound bag of hard red wheat. Well, I had it in the freezer. Well, I'm gonna let it get to room temperature so I don't have like a water issue or a moisture issue. Then got my gallon bags because I have the spare changes of clothes for David and I to keep in our vehicle if we ever need it. My baby is getting this done. This looks so good. I think I want to do some research on jars because, man, some of these just have different names on them and stuff. Like, I ain't never seen Atlas. From washing those dishes, oh, you can't even tell. I have like sweat running down my legs. Gross. This is what patience is called. Because you want that milk so bad, don't you? You want that milk so bad. I know you do. Hey, I see you. I see you trying to go in from the backside. Get back. Let that kitty cat drink. Okay, lady, you can have it. Come here. You can have it. Yeah, it's yours. Come here. It's yours. Come here. You can have it. Okay, good girl. My ketones help me do random things like these things go into the shop. This goes into a drawer in my office. These go to my mule. So it's like random things that I never get around to. Seems like I'm like so clear-minded that I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go do that right now. It is 8:25 p.m. and my husband took a second ketone, and so he is rocking and rolling. And you know what? We're not workaholics. We don't have kids. So like right now, people will be taking kids to sports and stuff like that. Well, here's our kid to sports, is putting metal on a building. And today we took a big break in the middle of the day because it was so freaking hot. And his shirt is that lighter color of blue. Oh, it's that lighter color blue, not that darker color of blue. My baby is sweating. Right there, ladies. This is why you marry a construction worker. And that's not heavy. Don't be like, you should get off and help him carry that. No. By the time he told me how he wanted me to do it, he'd already have it done. I'm in the way. Tell that cat that she missed out. It is bad only. Right? Right? Yeah. On the other side of that building is where David's at right now. He's over there. Okay. Then mama cow right here, that was the one with the injured calf. She sees the ATV and she equates that to food. Then over here, my dog is watching, or she was watching, the, where are they at? Deer. Right there they are. That are in our yard, well, on the other side of our driveway. Girlfriend, I'm not David, and this does not always mean food. I always have random things to move. Like this stuff right here had stickers on it from whenever I bought it, and that's a spin twist top that goes on top of the food grade 5-gallon buckets. Well, my Gooby Gone was in my barn, so I had to go there to clean the freaking lids. And then I always keep this basket in the house for after we empty a jar. I'll wash it and bring it back over here. So to the venue. So like I'm always like, I feel like all I do is like shuffle stuff. All right, so two things. My garage door needs to be washed. That goes into the barn. And B, I put it down this way because freaking pigeons are going up and living on top of it. So I'm trying to convince them to live somewhere else. And my dog is stinky. You are so stinky. watching, I think I'm going to make a multi-grain loaf of bread tonight. And I think if I still feel like it, I will grind up some of that beef liver. If not, I'll do both of those things tomorrow. But I'm going to try to, I don't know, I'm hungry. I don't know if I'm going to lose my mojo. Hello! I come bearing gifts. Jojo. Your belly's just as big as mine, little buddy. Hey. Hello. Whoa. Hi. There, baby. Where's your mama? Where's your mama? Are you up there all by yourself? You know I'm going to go find your mama. Mm-hmm. Corn came up, and I've got their salt block is gone, so I got to go try to find another one. Our livestock need salt and water and access to food. You know, that's it. I mean, they need it for the same reason that we do. They're just sweating, and they need it for their circulatory system and their nervous system. They need it for life. So I gotta go find another salt block. I think I have some tied up in my stalls that I'm not using right now. 2 partial salt blocks. Yeah, that's what I thought. Your mama needed some salt. I gave them one also, even though they have another one in there, but I bought one that has, I think it has sulfur in it. I don't remember, but I don't think they like it all that much. Girl, your butt itch. Yeah. Find it. I know you have scratchy tail. Yeah. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, I found a tick. So I'm gonna make a multi-grain bread. So this is my hard red wheat. Okay, so there's that. Then I have some einkorn. So there's the hard red. Here's einkorn. It's a lot smaller. And then I have my hard white wheat. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of each one of them into here for my bread. My bread requires 4 cups, and I'm just gonna mix them up. With using the other 2, and usually I just use the hard white, you see my loaf is a little bit wetter, and I even added probably almost 1/3 of a cup more flour. All right, so that's how full these 2 buckets are with a 50-pound bag of wheat berries. Dinner was a massive bowl of that cucumber salad, and now the short ribs. All right, here they are, like falling off the bone. They look pretty good. I am just not a fan of short ribs. I just feel like it's a lot of work for not a lot, you know, like the squeeze ain't worth the juice, but all right. Okay, never mind. These are freaking good. Okay, these are delicious this way. My bread was fluffier, and unfortunately it was doughy in the middle. I cooked it for 4 minutes longer, and it was still doughy, so I've got to make my loaf longer, and I love the way that this tastes, so I'm on to something there. Anyways, I kind of messed with me because I just felt like a ding-a-ling because I didn't think about multi-grain, meaning that you use multiple different types of grain. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know if anybody else ever like, oh, that's what that means. It means exactly what it says.